Hey, what's up? Welcome to Degen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts, like the chart behind me, which is of Fiverr International, or ticker symbol FVRR. And so this stock was brought to my attention during a live stream quite a while ago, and I haven't really been following it. I did set this alert at, $25.75, and it has gone off a couple times. And so this morning I took a look at it and thought there were some interesting things going on with the chart that I wanted to go over with you guys, with some potential downside, but also, it's quite possible I'm wrong about this, but I just think it's pretty interesting to explore, and so I wanted to share. And so basically what you have with the chart is what looks like a head and shoulders pattern over here, breaking the red line neckline right here and dropping down. Here you have an inverted head and shoulders pattern, or it's kind of an ugly one, but I'm going to call it a head and shoulders pattern, inverse head and shoulders pattern. Here is the orange neckline, broke above that, went higher. And then now it does look kind of like we have this ugly left shoulder here, a head over here, and then a right shoulder here. And that we have been testing, this level at $25.75 and potentially this yellow downtrending neckline that I have drawn here. And so I just wanted to go over some measured moves that you can apply to head and shoulders patterns, and just to see kind of how it plays out, see what might happen in the coming days and weeks with the stock. And so in order to get the measurement, I'm just going to go to this measurement tool and take a measurement from the top of the candle here, the top of the wick, coming down to the neckline here. And that represents about a $7 move to the downside. And then if I take that from the neckline here where it broke, that actually comes below this blue line that I have drawn here at $20.04, which was the low on November 1st. So this measured move does kind of overestimate the downside here. But coming down to $20 from, let's see, right around $26.50, $7 measurement is actually pretty close. So I think that's a pretty interesting way to look at the chart here. And then so I'm going to do another measurement, this time from the head of this inverse head and shoulders, top of the head, down to the neckline here at the orange line. That represents about a $5 move. And so if I take that over to where the neckline broke, right around here, that brings us to right around $29.50. So not as high as the stock price went, which was a high of $30.57 that was hit on December 14th. But, that was a wick up, a blow off top. And so you could argue that really the top here was right around $29.50, coinciding with that measurement. So I do think that's pretty cool as well. And then so now, looking forward, let's take the same kind of measurement. And since I just made the argument that the top here is right around $29.50, rather than taking the measurement from this blow off top, I'm going to take the measurement from the top of this wick here from December 15th, take that measurement down to the neckline. It's about almost $4. And like I said, this is kind of an ugly head and shoulders here. But, I do think that it does stand out. And so if I take a measurement from that neckline, that would bring price down to around $21. So, do I have any stake in this? No, this is really just a thought experiment for me. I just want to be practicing identifying head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders, taking measurements to assess, these kind of moves, whether or not the measurements are overshot or undershot. I think this is a really great exercise. I do enjoy doing it. And I have to note, before I forget, the RSI is currently $42.55. So that is in the lower half of the range, suggesting that it's more oversold than overbought. So I do think that this head and shoulders pattern could fail, and I do think that we could be getting a bounce off of this yellow line. But I do think it's pretty risky. So if you're interested in this stock, proceed with caution because it could be coming down to $21. And if it does, that could be a great buying opportunity, just like when it was at $20 here, or, when it broke the neckline here, that was a good time to short. Here, when it broke the neckline, that was a good time to go long. Possible it's a good time to go short, but I have no idea. I just think the chart's interesting, and I wanted to share. And if you found this helpful and interesting, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks a lot for watching.